time these two met, the big dogs ate as Georgia rolled easily.
And taking care of business in a rivalry game like they did, it means a lot. The bragging rights are even better. I can talk about stomping you out. Speaking of stomp, 2007, Mark Richt getting the team to run on the field, celebrate. Those are the moments that you think about in this series that mean so much.
Yeah, we talked to the Gator coaching staff. They said it felt like Herschel Walker was back toting the rock for the Bulldogs. I mean, they had no answer for Georgia's running game.
And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Great spot to attack there right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. It's caught downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's back. Buys a little extra time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Offense facing fourth down.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
On the field goal.
Just drives it between the uprights. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history. And
fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Dogs!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
Man, I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Slips through the line. He's got it alley. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Gators.
Touchdown. Florida.
Ready to try the point after. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. What a return that was as they put points on the board with that 91-yarder. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. Fair catch called for and made. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get us.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll call for the fair catch here. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Comes out throwing on first down. A strike downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. After that completion, move the sticks. It's first down. To the air. It's Lagway. Dances away to buy time. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Working that left side now. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Quarterback checking off. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Dropping back, it's back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Georgia comes quickly to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. This time on target. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
And this This receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Looking to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Using his feet to buy time. And as he throws, the pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Gators will kick it away to start the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense has a second down play. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, they'll take to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Georgia going up tempo. Looking to throw, it's Beck. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to come recover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch, called for and made. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here.
He's going to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires toward the target. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.